Hello, livelings. Vivi here. Look at that view. That is Breckenridge pine trees. I am in Breckenridge for the weekend visiting my really good friends, Kathy and Dan Foyt. Shout out to them for being the hosts with the mosts. We've had a lot of fun hiking, and I have a very exciting story to tell you about yesterday. But it's just so fun to be away. There's just something about being away from, well, for me, being away from my house, because I can't really relax in my house because there's always projects to do. And it's just nice to be away from the labyrinth and the yard work and all the things I've been working on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I'm on the ground here, and I have grass. Can you see the grass trying to grab my hair? It's always something. But I want to show you these beautiful, I don't know if I can, bear with me here. These beautiful flowers. See those purpley flowers? You see them? Oh, there it is. There it is. No, this way. There. They're beautiful. And I love how the stems are purple too. So when they're all together in a row, it's this blanket of purple. We all know how I feel about purple. My brand color, my favorite color. Love purple. So Sunday snippets. That one jumped into my mouth. Sunday, maybe I should try and get away from the grasses. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, you know what? Oops, there's the ground. See if I can get this a little higher. Sorry, I didn't plan this out too well, clearly. Now the thing you want to stay. Hold on. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. These tripods don't always cooperate. Okay, we're just gonna have to do the lower view. The grass is sort of under control. All right, here we go. Sunday Snippets, edition 20. I don't have my sign because I'm in Breckenridge, and I didn't think to bring my sign. But I wanted to get this done today. We're going to be going on a hike in a few minutes. And yesterday, I got to tell you what happened yesterday. I haven't been on my bicycle for a year, since last summer. And we thought it'd be a great idea to ride up the mountain and bike down, ride the gondola up. And yeah, so we get up there and we get on the trail, and I'm expecting a nice groomed trail that you go down on your bike. No, this is true mountain biking where there's, the path's this big and there's rocks and gravel, and you're really supposed to know, but you just stop. Okay, you're getting plucked. There we go. Where you're really supposed to know what you're doing. And turns out my bike is at least 35 years old. In fact, I still have on the back the bracket that I used to clip Benjamin's bike seat in when he was a little toddler. And he's 30 years old. So that's how long I've had this bike. Never took that off. And it has 0 suspension. Yeah. It's a recipe for disaster to be on a steep mountain bike trail with rocks that you're trying to avoid and gravel and no suspension on your bike. I am going down, and I was being shaken so severely. I am not exaggerating right now. I thought my eyeballs were going to detach and pop right out of my head. I could not see. They were they were vibrating so fast, and I was like, and I'm like, I can't do this. I'm yelling to everybody, I can't do this. And all the shock going through my arms, and I could barely hold on to my bike. It was an experience I have never had. Let me tell you that. And because I couldn't see, I got off the track, the track that's this wide, and I slide down off the track, and I'm trying to pedal and get myself back up, but it was too much of an embankment. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna stop my bike, get off my bike, put it back onto the track. But I'm already thinking to myself, there's no way I can keep going. I may be 5 minutes in, and I feel like somebody is beating the crap out of me. The ground was beating the crap out of me. And as I'm trying to stop my bike, it goes over, because I'm on I'm on the side of the mountain, and it's pretty steep. So I lose, my bike starts slipping out from underneath me, and I end up under my bike, and I have a helmet on, thank God, and the embankment behind me, I hit my head, and as I did that, I hear this crunch. Luckily it was the helmet, not my head. But the helmet, I have sunglasses on, the helmet grabs my sunglasses and pushes them into my face somehow. And as my helmet's going forward, they scrapes my sunglasses down the bridge of my nose. So I don't think you can see it, I've got makeup on, but I've got a nice big contusion here, and the tip of my nose is all bruised from the sunglasses. But it wasn't anything bad, but it just, ugh. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. So they got the guy to come down with the little 6-wheeler and take me back up to the gondola so I could ride down. Yeah, that was my day yesterday. But then I went on the alpine slide, and that was really fun. Oh, life is such an adventure. But I'm glad that I did not hurt myself, and that I got out of the situation that was way beyond my capabilities. Way, way beyond my capabilities. I'm gonna stay to flat and maybe even paved surfaces for my biking. I might actually buy a bike with some suspension in it. That would be helpful if I ever am on a trail like that again. But it just got me thinking about how sometimes we try to push through things when in our heart of hearts and in our knowing place that we know it's not a good idea, but we're there and we're like, well, I can do it. And that's when injury, that's when we hurt ourselves, is when we just don't admit that we're beyond our capabilities. And I was already to the point, I already knew that I needed to stop. But the universe made sure that I got the message that I needed to stop. Because who knows, if I had gone down the entire mountain like that, who knows how much damage I would have done to my neck and my shoulders and my brain. I mean, if my eyeballs felt like they were going to pop out of my head, can you imagine what my poor little brain was doing inside my scalp? Yeah, it was a really good thing, and I look at it as things happen for a reason, and I think we need to listen to ourselves when we have an idea that maybe something is beyond our capabilities, no matter what it is, that we have the courage and the fortitude to say, enough, I don't need to be doing this. There's other ways to ride a bike, there's other ways to have fun, there's other things I can do. I don't have to do this. I don't have to put myself in a situation that isn't right for me or good for me. And I really am appreciative of yesterday because it was a reminder of that, you know, there was something, and I really did not know that it was going to be that hard, but I should have been more vigilant, I guess, about finding out the details and being more prepared. So that's on me. But once I realized that that was not the right place for me, I should have said something sooner because I had already felt trepidation about it. And I think we do that in our lives, and so, you know, in our work and in our relationships, whatever, we do that. We think we can just push through, even though there's that part of us that says, yeah, not so much. Why don't you just step back right now? You don't really need to be doing this. So my Sunday snippet advice is, when you get that message loud and clear, listen and don't worry about what anybody thinks, or do what's right for you. And if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. By all means, don't do it. So that's my Sunday snippet. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Bye from Breckenridge, Colorado. And you'll see me this week with the Chronicle. Bye.